Hi, my name's Adrienne Golick, and I'm going to be giving a presentation over recommendations for the Texas A&M Women's Organization Aggie Babes. So the goal of our research that we did was to determine why member retention rates are low. A member in our group said that she noticed that retention rates were low, and we wanted to figure out why this was happening and then see which opportunities we could provide or recommend for this organization that could fix this issue. So for our methods, we sent out three surveys. The first one was to general members, the second was to returning members, and the third was to the office board. And we had a mix of Likert scales and free response questions. And for the Likert scales, it was 1 to 10. 1 was generally negative, so like either there were not a lot of opportunities or they did not feel very welcome, to 10 would be like they would feel very welcomed or there were many opportunities. And during these surveys, we asked them questions about friendships, if they felt supported within Aggie Babes, career development, if they had any opportunities for this, if they enjoyed recruitment, if they think recruitment could be improved, and if they thought that the organization had very good organization of their events. And we conducted these through Google Forms that we sent out, and they were distributed at the meetings. So these are examples for some of our survey's responses. So this was one of the more negative one, but it was how satisfied are you with the opportunities for personal and professional growth in Aggie Babes? 1 was not satisfied at all, and 10 was extremely satisfied, and our average response was a 7.8, which was lower because we were getting averages around in the 8 to 9 range for our other questions. Additionally, we asked what are the top reasons for leaving Aggie Babes, and the responses was time commitment and different values, time constraints, ability to pay dues, not connecting with other members, not enough time for work, class, and other orgs, lack of time or feeling disconnected from members, too busy, not what they were looking for, or they were graduating. So this is also a histogram that we created from our data. So this is from the question, how much do these friendships impact your continual involvement in Aggie Babes? So we sent this question out and then we had them rate it from 1 to 10. And we had 4 people say that it was between a 7 and an 8. And then 3 people say it was between an 8 and a 10. So as you can tell, these friendships had a big involvement on why members chose to stay within Aggie Babes. This is another example of one of our survey questions. It was, what are the top responses that remain members of Aggie Babes? And we have a sense of sisterhood and community, fun events and friendships, close bonds between members and enjoying events, group bonds and activities, the community and socialization aspect, and the friendships they make within the org and the events. So the conclusions we were able to draw from not only these survey questions, but other survey questions were time constraints are a major issues. We understand that college is very busy, but it seems like one of the biggest issues that people had, which would lead them to leave this organization, was they just didn't have enough time. Additionally, that this organization was very good and very successful at creating new friendships between the members. And the last one was that these members did not feel like they were adequately supported in their career development opportunities. So the recommendations that I would say for Aggie Babes to do would be to increase small group activities and also to keep members within the same groups. This would be like having your committees and having them go on retreats, go camping where you're low tech and just bonding with other members. It would also be to offer more low stress events. This would be stuff that doesn't require a lot of tanning, maybe a profit share or going to the park, going to the lake, something that would be very easy for people to plan and wouldn't require a lot of stress on other members or other committees to plan these events. Additionally, in your small group activities, if you could work towards a common goal, so this is really good with the committees, if they could have more committee meetings so these people could get to know each other and support each other towards that common goal better. Additionally, you could offer events at less busy times. At the beginning of the semester, you could send out, or Aggie Babes could send out sheets about when you have time to complete these events and when you are busy based on like your class schedule. And Aggie Babes could try to schedule events around this time so that means members can go to the events more and they could also decrease their points requirements. So even if someone is busy, they won't be punished for having other time commitments. And those are my recommendations. Thank you.